Hey, what's up guys, it's Theo from Final Concept. So today we are going to create this simple photo manipulation in Adobe Photoshop. Let's just get started. Welcome to Final Concept. Click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you don't miss out on any of our future videos. Alright, so let's go ahead and open up our application. For this tutorial, I'm using Adobe Photoshop CC 2019 and I already have my image here, so this is going to be my subject for this tutorial. Now I'll just right click and open this up in Adobe Photoshop. Now I already did some form of retouching on the image, but since this tutorial is not about that, I'm not going to be talking about that. You can see that there's a little bit of pimples on the face, so I had to remove all of that in the original image you saw early on. Okay, now I downloaded this from, honestly I don't remember, but I'll try and leave a link in the description below. It's a set of icons that I individually separated. It was an image, so I separated them one after the other. So this is what I'm going to be using. If you just Google social media icons, I'm sure you are going to get a bunch of them. There are a bunch of icons I use. I think I use Facebook, so that is going to be the first one I'm going to click and drag in there, and I'll place it somewhere around here. So what I'll do is I'll just stretch it out like so. Whilst holding down the control key, I'll try and deform it to something like this, and I'll just comment OK at the top. Now I'll move to the next icon, which is, let's pick Twitter, and I also drop it in here like so, stretch it out a little bit, hold down the control key and deform it like so, and just comment OK. And I'll go in for the next one. Google Plus is dead, so yeah, let's go for Pinterest. I keep calling it Pinterest. I think it's Pinterest, so pardon me if I sounded weird for a second there. And I'll place that somewhere around here. Most Ghanaians don't use it as much, so I'm just going to kind of hide it somewhere here. Just tap on OK. Then I'll go in for the next one, Snapchat. You know what, let's pick WhatsApp, which is quite common among the use these days. So I'll also deform it like so. Something like this should be okay, and I'll click on OK. And I'll pick Facebook Messenger. I also place it somewhere around here. So just trying to alter the shapes. Some I'll make them bigger, some I'll make them smaller, some I'll stretch them out and make them so huge. So you try to find what is okay for you. Snapchat, I'll also place it somewhere around here. I'm actually looking on the image I did previously so that I can match it up as best as I can, and I think that's all. I think I have to pick Instagram too, and for Instagram I'm just going to make it very huge because I'm a fan of the app, and I'll also deform it like so. So if you watch the previous video on how to create this image, you saw that we actually made every single layer a smart object, so that's basically the same thing we are going to do here. I'm not going to be explaining why we make it a smart object because I already have in the previous video, so if you're interested in that, please check it out. I'm sure you may learn a thing or two from that one as well. So I'll quickly select Instagram. I'll go to filter, Gaussian blur, which is under blur, and because this is closer, I'll probably just set it to about 15 pixels and just click on OK. I'll go to Snapchat, hold down Control, hold down Alt, click on F, and I'll make this about 10 because it's closer to the subject. Facebook Messenger 20 because it's farther away. WhatsApp about 15 should be okay. Pinterest also 20, Twitter 15, and Facebook, let's just go with 10. I think Twitter should be 10 as well. You know what, let's make it 5, and Facebook should also be 5. Then that will mean I should reduce Snapchat size to about let's try 8, and basically that is it. But before I save the work, I added camera raw filter, so Control J to duplicate, Control Shift A to open up the camera raw settings, and I just increase the exposure a little bit, the contrast as well. Highlights will go down, shadows will come up, white will also go down, blacks will also go down so that I have that black looking effect. Texture, I increased it, but even though the face has more pimples, if you increase the texture, it's going to have more of that. So for this, I'll just reduce it so that it smoothens out the face. You can see from here, but not too much. the clarity to make it much darker, so I'll increase that as well. I also reduce the vibrance by -5 so that it doesn't look too vibrant. Anyway, so I think basically that is it. And once I'm done, I'll also make sure that the foreground color is set to black. I'll go to the adjustment panel, click on gradient. First one, I'm going to set it as linear, so I'll just click and drag it and put it somewhere around here. Click on OK. Go to the adjustment panel one more time, click on gradient. This time around, I'm going to make it radial, set it to reverse, and the scale. Before the scale, let's bring this over to the face because that's where most focus is going to be, and the scale is going to be about 1000, so you hardly notice it, but it is there. So basically that is it. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you like to watch more of our videos, hit that subscribe button, and as always, don't forget to share with your family and friends. This is Theo from Final Concept, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one.